The success rate for 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 Days Season 4 is bleak. The 8 couples from the TLC reality show included Ed and Rosemary, Yolanda and Williams, Avery and Ash, Jeffrey and Varia, Lisa and Usman, Stephanie and Erika, David and Lana, and Darcy and Tom. Only 2 couples are still together. It was on the reunion where David, sans Lana, revealed that despite their engagement, he would say they're not together at this moment. He also took issue with others saying Lana shouldn't be on those paid conversation sites if they really are together. Meanwhile, Yolanda and Williams, a couple that never really existed, continued to not exist. First comes love, then comes marriage. Thanks to TLC's 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 days, fans can learn which couples have what it takes to go the distance before applying for the K-1 visa process. Let's look back on the first 4 seasons of the 90 Day Fiancé spin-off to see whether your favorite couples ended up tying the knot or parting ways for good ahead. Patrick and Miriam. After meeting online, Patrick flew to Paris to meet Miriam in person, only to discover she had a boyfriend. He left Paris in the friend zone. "I started my business. I have a YouTube channel, and I continue to do interviews in the world of music. I focus more on my professional life than sentimental," Miriam told E! News in a statement. They reconnected over video chat and Patrick said when the coronavirus pandemic was over, Miriam had a trip to Las Vegas to visit Sean and Abby. Courtney flew to Spain to meet model Antonio after they met online. Once there, it wasn't exactly smooth sailing and they called it quits. Now Antonio is an actor in Shanghai and Courtney is traveling the world. "I have backpacked about 40 countries and several states. I want to share my experience and give travel tips on IG and YouTube. I volunteer, tutor, babysit, self-teach Spanish and JavaScript, cook, gym, date, hang out with friends and family, binge-watch Netflix and try to keep up with the Kardashians," Courtney said. Sean and Abby. Sean and Abby met on a dating site, and despite the over 20-year age difference, they met in Haiti and instantly faced drama with an ex-boyfriend in the picture. Despite all this, they got engaged, but they split after the Season 1 reunion. Abby has since moved to England and married Larry and Jenny. Larry made his way to the Philippines to meet Jenny in the first season. After their time together, Larry proposed. After a lengthy visa process, Jenny made her way to Florida and the two have since married. They're appearing in the 90-day digital show What Now? And recently showed up on Self-Quarantined. Darcy and Jesse. Things were passionate between Darcy and Jesse. They loved hard and fought hard. After 2 seasons, they called it quits. At the reunion, they hugged it out. Darcy revealed she was dating another foreigner. According to his Instagram, Jesse is traveling as an actor, entrepreneur and speaker. Paul and Karen. It's been quite a journey for Paul and Karen. The two stuck it out through issues regarding language barriers, trust and distance, and are now the parents to a baby boy, Pierre Martin Stale. Cameras followed them before and after the birth of their son on 90 Day, The Other Way and Happily Ever After. Tarek and Hazel. Tarek, and his brother, traveled to the Philippines to meet Hazel in Season 2. Despite the drama, and there was a lot of drama involving the brother and Hazel's reluctance to be intimate with Tarek, he proposed. They're still posting about each other on social media and appear to be going strong. Rachel and John. Rachel and John, who met on a karaoke app, got hitched during Before the 90 Days Season 2, but are still living apart. They're still together, just long distance. They've started the visa process, saving enough money to meet the deadline. They have a joint Instagram account where they discuss their relationship. Ricky and Ximena. Ricky traveled to Colombia to meet somebody else. When that fell through, he turned to Ximena. When she found it, well, she wasn't very happy. However, He still proposed and she accepted, but things fizzled and the engagement was off. Ricky briefly got back together with his ex-wife, Angela and Michael. After a rocky end to season 2, Angela and Michael were back together for season 3 even if they continued to fight. The season ended with Angela hopeful her daughter will donate an egg for her to tote so she and Michael can have a kid. They appeared in 90 Day Proper, but Michael's visa was denied. Will they find happiness on Happily Ever After? Season 5? Benjamin and Akini. Benjamin's surprise marriage, that's not legal in the United States, left his family shocked. However, he's still committed and said he plans to return to Kenya when Akini gets her visa interview, and he'll finish paying the dowry when he can. Avery and Omar. With the travel ban in place, this young married couple don't really know what to do with themselves. There is still talk about moving to Dubai to being together, should Omar not be able to come to America. Rebecca and Said. Rebecca revealed she filed both her divorce papers regarding her ex-husband and the visa papers for Said to come to the United States. At the reunion, she said she planned to visit him in Tunisia. On What Now? Viewers learned his K1 visa was approved. Rumors have swirled that they have wed already. Timothy and Jennifer. After a rocky first meeting, these two said they were still committed to the relationship and there were plans in motion to get Jennifer to visit Timothy in the United States. Even if he gave her a ring that once belonged to his ex. Since the show and a series of fights, Timothy said he hasn't spoken to Jennifer in months. Caesar and Maria. While it's up for debate whether they were really a couple, Caesar did his best to win Maria back at the reunion. It didn't work, but she wished him happiness. On self-quarantined, Caesar revealed he flew to the Ukraine and met Maria. They spent some time together, but Maria erased all of the photos. He's since moved on. Darcy and Tom. The pair haven't seen each other since New York, and she revealed that she felt led on for a long time, even though she was always there for him. Tom also apologized for asking if she had gained weight. Sometimes when you're hurt, you say things out of anger that is totally and utterly unacceptable, he said. I'm deeply sorry for Darcy for ever having said something like that. After striking out with Jesse in the first 2 seasons, Darcy set her sights on Tom. They had a rocky couple of weeks together, but at the season 3 reunion they seemed sort of together. It didn't last. The couple returned for season 4 and officially ended things. Ed and Rosemary. After a number of foot-in-mouth moments, like telling Rosemary she had bad breath and needed to shave her legs, Rosemary left Ed in a hotel room when he revealed he didn't want to have more kids. At the season 4 reunion, the two got into it with a lot of he said/she said allegations. Stephanie and Erika. The first same-sex couple on the franchise didn't mesh well in person when Stephanie visited Erika in Australia. Fights over trust issues peppered their time together and they weren't able to overcome them. The exes argued during the entire reunion show and agreed that they don't see how they can move forward as friends. Erika claimed to find things on Stephanie's phone that created trust issues, and Stephanie felt attacked for not being a certain way. Ultimately, they ended on bad terms. "You're a massive narcissist," Stephanie said. "You're very self-centered. Your life is all about you." Avery and Ash. Despite Avery leaving Australia ready for the next steps with Ash, the two split. They previously broke up 3 times over their 9 months as a digital couple, so are you surprised? Yolanda and Williams. Let's be clear, Yolanda was catfished. She never met Williams, or saw what he really looked like, but she did spend 7 months talking to somebody she claimed to be in love with. Lisa and Usman. Baby love Lisa and Usman became engaged over video chat and wed in Nigeria, despite countless fights and culture clashes. Since the wedding and Lisa's return to America, they have blocked each other and fought on social media a number of times. Although they got married, The pair have had their ups and downs, and the 30-year-old rapper said he has no plans of coming to the US. In fact, while they haven't split up, they do block each other every now and then. "It is usually Usman who blocks me." Usman has the biggest attitude in Nigeria, Lisa, 52, said. "He is the most stubborn man. He wants to be in control of everything, because over there, the men do dominate their women." David and Lana. Lana is real. David's fifth attempt at meeting Lana was successful. He gave her an iPhone, which she won't use because of her nails, he said, so they continue to communicate on the paid website. Despite proposing to her right before leaving Ukraine, David said at the reunion that they are not together at the moment. Although Lana, 27, finally met David, 60, the pair are currently not together. "She told me a couple weeks ago that all she wanted was a white picket fence and a simple life with me, traveling in the RV," he said. "She loves that idea, but right now, today, I think we're not together. That's not saying we won't be together in the future, but we're not together." David explained that he has been to Ukraine more than 20 times to visit women he's met online and has spent more than $250,000. Lana is still on the site talking to friends, and cannot call into the tell-all special or talk on the phone with David. "It was difficult for her to manipulate the iPhone keyboard with her nails and stuff," he said. "It wasn't comfortable for her." Jeffrey and Varia. When Jeffrey left Russia, he was ready to walk down the aisle. Varia wasn't. However, she changed her mind and came to America to surprise Jeffrey, only to find him with another woman. The two hadn't spoken since she turned down his proposal, but once together in person again, Jeffrey was ready to give it another try. Varia's time in America ended with Jeffrey popping the question and Varia accepting.